Alright, today I'm going to show y'all how to do some basic knife cuts that will help give you even cooking throughout your foods and give a good appearance to all your foods. I learned these knife cuts from Chef Dan Cheatham at CPCC in my Culinary 140 class. I'm going to show y'all how to handle a knife correctly and how to do a small, medium, and large dice, a bayonet, and a julienne. So first, let's look at the knife. Holding your knife is important because it gives you maximum control over your cuts, increases your accuracy in your cuts, increases your speed, and doesn't prevent but lessens a chance of accident. So the way to hold your knife is you're going to put these 3 fingers as close as you can to the blade, and then hold the blade with your index and your thumb so that you can just get good cuts and nice. So first, to get your cuts, we're going to square a potato. Squaring potatoes, very simple. Just go around and you want to get all the knife cuts as smooth and even as possible. Because by the end you want to see a square right here. So you just go around to all the sides, and you can use these extras to make mashed potatoes or some potato soup. Square. And that's how you start all your basic knife cuts, because you can't get a square dice or anything if you have circles in it. So first, I'm going to show you all how to do a large dice. So a large dice is 3/4 by 3/4 by 3/4 inch. And you want to take your knife, and I've done this a lot so I know about what 3/4 inches is. And you just make a nice little cut, and you get a little sliver like that. Then you're going to measure another 3/4 and get a sliver like so. And then at that point, get that even, and you just come through to about 3/4 inches everywhere, and you get your large dice. Okay. Next, I'm going to do a medium dice, which is 1/2 by 1/2 by 1/2 inch. So it's going to be a little bit smaller. And you do the same thing, make a sliver, like so. Measure it out again. Do another sliver. Then you have your medium dice. You see there's just a little bit difference in there. Next, we're going to do a small dice, which is 1/4 by 1/4 by 1/4 inch. This is going to be the smallest one. So you gotta get very thin, much thinner than others. Then cut a very thin slit, like so. And there's your small dice. So you can see large, medium, and small. Pretty big difference in them. Alright. Next, I'm going to do bayonet and julienne, which these are pretty similar to French fries, just a little bit smaller. I'm going to start off with bayonet. I want to get it as even as possible. So bayonet's it's bigger than the julienne. It's 1/4 by 1/4 by 2 inches. So what I usually do is I get my sliver, about 1/4, and then I'll go to about 2 inches, do that, and then the bayonet's kind of like a French fry, so you can just go through and kind of make a strop, and that's your bayonet. Alright, and then julienne is the same thing, but it's 1/8 by 1/8 by 2 inches, so it's very thin, and this is kind of difficult because you'll get sometimes where you don't even have a potato on the end. That's a nice one that's thick all the way around. So you want to get your 2 inches again. And what's good is after you have one, just use that and measure it out to get your 2 inches. And then you go through and just voila, julienne. Alright, so to wrap up, remember I taught you your large dice, your medium dice, small dice, your bayonet, and your julienne. So now you can use these in the kitchen instead of just sitting around and chomping away and having all uneven cooking, and it'll also give you a professional appearance on all of your foods. Thank you. Very nice.
I want to be chopping away.
We don't want that.
With all that.
And I have our cookies for everybody.
Yeah, Eric made cookies.